All right. I'm here. Where should we start? We got about a month before we start filming. I've written a big majority of the script. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. It's looking pretty good. I'm really excited to be working with this team again. They were great on the last one. Monster 3, we did great with the critics. They loved that movie. They said the ending wasn't amazing, but you know, I didn't write that part, so like, it doesn't even matter. I'm excited to see this journey, and I'm glad that you guys are filming it. Glad that all of you back there are filming this journey and seeing the progression of genius. Literal genius.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Huh? Oh. I'm just here for the dough.
My name's Eric. I'm a 15-year gym rat. I was recently offered this role from the director, good friend of mine. Him and I go way back. Yeah, it took a long time of a month to get ready for this role. Take a lot of time, a lot of effort. I had a lot of workouts I had to really prepare myself for.
Got my weights right here. Got my bar for curls, bar for deadlifts.
I really had to channel my inner Eric, get ready for this role. Yeah.
What kind of workouts do you do?
I do a lot of them. Like I do like a bench press. I got like Romanian deadlifts. I do bicep curls, you know, like those things. I can do like rear delt flies. I can do like deadlifts. I can do military press. I say bench press. I'm gonna just put that on there. I can do incline bench press. That one thing where you like stretch your back, squeeze your back together. I can do that one. I have a six-pack as well, but I can't really show it because that's in development. I got workouts for that one too, though.
What do you think of the director?
Kind of a dick. He's got a fucking issue with how I do my job, but I do the job right. That's all that matters. I get it done.
What are your thoughts on the end of the movie?
I don't even think the director knows the end of the movie. Like, I'm not gonna remember it, but he's writing this shit. We gotta get this done. I can't be in character this long. I gotta go home and, like, gotta relax.
I mean, most actors don't like to stay in character. What makes you different?
I gotta be in the mindset of my character is an extension of myself. And if I can't be my character at all times, I'll forget who he is. Would you guys like me to put on the character's outfit?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Ta-da!
What do you think of some of the other actors?
I don't remember most of them. My character, he's a different person. What he does, It's not in my memory. What's his ass? Eric? Are we done here? Like,
Yeah, we could be done.
I got shit I gotta do. You people.
So introduce yourself to the camera.
You know who it is. Will 2 Trill. All I chase is a dollar bill. On my way about to make a mill. From the Ville where we keep it real.
The Will to Trill. Is it Will to Trill?
Will 2 Trill. All I chase is a dollar bill.
Will to Trill. Will to Trill. Will to Trill.
Will 2 Trill.
Will to Trill.
Say Will
Will
2
to
Trill.
Trill. Will
you
to Trill.
Yeah.
Will to Trill. When did you meet the director?
Wait. Enunciate the 2 the most. Will 2 Trill.
Will to Twill. Where did you meet the director?
Showed up to the place at the function. Did the role. Made this money. All that time is this money. Because I got all the honeys. And I got all the money. And I got all the bunnies in my house. On the snow bunny. On the hill. On the wheel. On Will 2 Trill. All I chase is a dollar bill.
You know, I think this time around it's going to be harder. You know, the creator, we talk a lot. We talk about story, where the monster series is going from here. But I think we're coming to a close on this one. Creative differences that we have are we're just two different people. It's getting harder to work together. It's a shame. I'm gonna miss working on this series with him. Me and the creator of the series, we worked well together on the second one, the third one. He barely participated on that one, and I had to pick up the pieces, and I got a lot of credit for a lot of the good stuff in that movie. But, you know, I still always respect the creator. He was the man that started it all. I always got to talk to him when before we make a new one, you know? Yeah, always gotta put a word in with him. 2, 1, action. State your name for the camera.
I am Sagan, and I am the co-creator of the Monster series.
Who else helped you with it?
That would be Rowdy. We made the first one when we were children, and when he came back, he was a bit of a leadfoot. Initially, when we created the sequel, he was not involved, and I was the lead character of that one. But when he came back in, he made such a strong presence that my creative control was thrown out of whack, and I more or less lost my vision for it, and I had to pick up the pieces from there.
We're trying to work together on this one. We've been talking, we've been calling each other, talking about story ideas. We gotta get all that situated. We have a month before shooting. We're working on the script. It's looking good. I really don't see this one going bad. All right, I'll see you guys in a few weeks, right? That's about it. We're good? All right. We're good. We have 2 days before we leave to Idaho to film. And I haven't finished the script. I haven't finished it. I can't sleep at night knowing that it's not done. Knowing that everyone on this crew, everyone that I know, everyone is looking at me. All eyes on me. That's what Tupac said once. I can't live up to their expectations. They're depending on me way too much. One of my writers, the co-creator, left the project. He's not going to be in it. He doesn't want to act in it or anything. I don't know why. I gave him such a great role to come in, 2 big scenes, and they weren't having it. They didn't want to do it. The role wasn't big enough, and they decided to exit out of the project. And now I don't have a lead. I don't have a lead villain. I don't have a villain for this anymore. This is not good. This is bad. Really bad for me. I can't do this thing. Cut.
Garbage garbage man, like Troy. Garbage man, you get 3 hours, you get 8 hours worth of work, but you can do it in 3. It's like people say, the difficulty of making a movie. I'm like, look, send your son to Iraq. That's difficult. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. It's like, relax. I don't play that precious nonsense. Oh, we're Mulo, get out of here. Don't get it twisted. It's just a movie. It ain't that big a deal.
I think he's right.
Could you briefly tell us about how all this started?
Yeah, so when we were in middle school, we went over to my friend's house, and
today, 2 boys tripping out on monster. Monster! Okay. Give me your monster!
Rowdy had his GoPro on his head for some reason. I don't know why, he always walked around with it for some reason. Anyways, we were at our friend Matthew's house, and his father wasn't home at the time, which was probably the reason that the monster showed up in the first place. So I had a hunch that there was a monster in the closet.
What was that?
I don't know.
You know what's saying there's a monster in the closet?
And it turns out that there was. Now, everybody knows that they're not actually dangerous, but we saw an opportunity to take advantage of the situation. And in the end, it turned out pretty decent, except I meant to say it hit me in the chest with a knife, but I didn't have any blood on my shirt at the time, so I went with hammer and coughed. Much to my dismay, the acting was quite terrible. But overall, I was satisfied with it. I hadn't anticipated to make another sequel later on, though. So the second one, I had some creative control in that one. However, I did need other people to assist in the script writing because there was no script. Overall, turned out better than I had expected. But we did it in one day, and it would have been a lot better if we had a week's prep time like we had for the rest of them. But that was not the case. Regardless, I was satisfied with the outcome, and it was a big hit, and we made another one immediately after that.
You son of a bitch!
So walk us through the sea monster. How did that one come about?
Oh, kill him! Oh, kill him! Yeet.
I had no anticipation for him to be there. Robert as well, when he says, ooh, kill him, yeet, I was not present for that, but I understood his words, and they were very moving. He's just so much better with words than the rest of us. It's just that they're so emotional, so genuine.
The mark of my identity shall scar thy DNA.
And the only thing that even comes close to that level of acting is our friend Edward at the very end, where he says, where did everybody go? Because it's just such a genuine response.
Where the f*** is everybody?
Just, we couldn't possibly come across that level of acting from anyone other than him and Robert. You know, most of our funding went towards getting Eddie for that last scene. It cost $20 million, and the whole budget was $20 million and $5 was the whole budget. So it was an even bigger success than the Monster in the Woods, simply because Eddie came in at the very last moment.
Talk about the writing process for the third one.
Yeah, the writing process. So I only wrote my own parts for that one. Mainly me walking in a straight line, and then me walking to a log that had been felled, and then sitting on said log. And then Rowdy just materialized right next to me, as well as Sean and Robert. I was quite surprised by this. So that was a genuine response from me when I say, I thought you died, because I thought he died.
Alright, let's talk about my return to the series. I got a list of questions here. If you remember, episode 3, I came in from the ocean. Don't know why. Does anyone know why? I don't know. But people ask me all the time. They're like, oh, was it cold? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was cold. And sandy.
Oh my god!
Next question. I am actually one of the co-creators. A little bit of genius inside this brain. Sagan's character. That is some weird shit, huh? Some arcs going on there. Character arcs, you know? I think we were all surprised when he said that he was a monster, because that was honestly a surprise. Nobody knew what was happening then. It just happened. I was off script. That's what happens when you're a co-creator. Get to do whatever the fuck you want.
So why do you think the third one was so successful?
I think it's because I was wearing sunglasses and they couldn't see my eyes, actually. I just don't understand what I'm trying to say with my eyes because my mouth is saying something entirely different. It might be because of the American accent. I have no issues when I speak with the British accent and have my standard glasses on like I do right now. But I think the sunglasses really sold it up. And then again, Eddie's $20 million pay for the cameo, that was probably what really saved the movie at the very end.
Talk about the development of the fourth one. How did it all start?
So it all started when I lost the creative control. The cunt director said, you're not in it, except for 5 minutes. And then it turned out it was more like 5 seconds. No qualms there. I wanted to be done with it with the third one. Because we actually tried to make a fourth one earlier. And it was going to be the monster in the mountains or the snow or some sort of bullshit like that. Anyways, we had this great old plan where the monster is reproduced by you pour a monster out in the ground and then on the snow below it, there'd be another monster. That's how they spawn. But what happened was somebody broke a glass on the set. And the police were called for littering, and we got a $20,000 fine for that, and it really cut into the budget. So we had to scrap that project altogether, and instead we decided to make one that takes place more or less in the desert, but still in the mountains, but still lakeside. So we could have some water, some mountains, some shrubs, I guess, shrubberies. I was not ultimately satisfied with my participation in the project, as I didn't want to be there whatsoever. And again, I tried to derail the entire project by providing terrible acting.
How were you able to deal with the method actors on set?
I actually joined them in the method acting. Basically, every morning, Tice woke up with a screwdriver. Tice, myself, and I don't suppose the other man was involved. Anyways, Tice and I, we would start the morning with our daily screwdrivers. So we would just get shit-faced first thing in the morning. And then the rest of it was pretty easy to deal with, considering that I didn't want to be involved anymore. I didn't really care because I was drunk. So I just threw out some bullshit lines, ad-libbed a few things here and there, and then suggested that we add a Lord of the Rings track over them running. And massive success.
Did you think your creative input of the film was the best part?
The best part, without a doubt. Absolutely.
Here's your chai, Mr. Grossman.
Chai latte. It was
I'm
a chai
sorry,
latte.
sir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Get it right next time.
Okay, I will. Can anybody tell me what that guy's fucking problem is? Like, honestly, the movies are dog shit and we all know it, so nobody knows why he's trying this hard. And if we take a look at Sea Monsters, all went downhill from there. The camera work, the script, the acting, it's all dog shit. And he only hired 3 women out of the entire series, and they're only in the last one, and I'm pretty sure one of them is his girlfriend. He probably didn't pay her. And he only hired me because he said I pass for a man. And not to mention the male pattern baldness at 20. Like literally 20 going on 50. Drinking a chai latte with no coffee in it like a man-child. And he only hired 1 gay.
Did somebody call for the sound gay?
I'm here for my close-up.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks. Bye. Just got off the phone with Rowdy, and he says he's gonna do the music. It's exciting. That's really exciting, actually. I talked to him about it during the filming of the video, and he was kind of hesitant at first because he thought he would do a really bad job. But I'm excited to see what he does. I think he's gonna do a great job. I don't think he's gonna do bad. All right, so we filmed it, and let me tell you, it was not that stressful, actually. This one was really easy to make. It was not a lot of bad things going on set. There was one thing that got out in the news that I had a meltdown on set, but that was just because I was getting a little angry with one of the extras because he was asking too many questions, and I didn't want to deal with him.
Because I'm shooting the final shot.
So it's the final shot.
This final shot chronologically in the movie. It's not the final shot of filming. I still have more to film.
Where are you going to film it at, huh?
What?
Where are you going to film it at? The rest of the movie?
Over there!
Oh, you're going to film the rest of the movie over there?
I don't really give a shit anymore. I don't either. Yo.
Yeah, I just didn't want to deal with him, so I walked away. It was pointless and annoying, very annoying, and I didn't want any of that on my movie set, especially. I kind of fired him after that, but hey, what was he expecting? You know, what was he expecting? It was whatever. I loved working with these group of actors again. Robert really wasn't having a good time on set, though. I don't know why. After we started filming like a big scene, I pulled him aside and asked him if what was going on.
Hey Robert, what'd you think of the shoot?
The pay is good, but I hate my job. I'm being scraped up, I'm blind, and I'm using my psychokinesis to sorry, catch my breath. To navigate this barren wasteland. It's tough, but if anyone can do it, it's definitely not me, so I'm quitting.
He just wasn't really giving me an answer. Me and Sagan talked, and we're gonna make this officially the last monster video that we're gonna make probably ever. We didn't really confirm that with anybody else. It was just like a thing that we talked about. We didn't tell the studios or anything like that, but we're thinking it's going to be the last one. I'm sorry to put the fans down, but I think they're going to really enjoy this last one. It's a very stress-free environment. I was not stressed out at all. When I watched that video with Denzel Washington just saying, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. Like, just don't stress about it. Don't think about all the things that make a good movie. Just think about making a movie. Just think about filming something and then putting it out for everyone else to see. It doesn't need to be good. It doesn't need to be bad. Just put it out. And see what the people say, you know? Just see what the people say. See? And I really took that to heart. It felt good to just make a movie. Because in the end, it's just a movie.
So yeah, this is the spot where we filmed Monster number 3, and I'm really quite appreciative that all of our fans from around the world, you know, they made this arduous trek here, and it's just so wonderful to see that they can enjoy just a simple log that I was standing on, and really, it's just a beautiful place. I don't blame them for making this trek from really all over. Washington, Wales, England, Australia, anywhere that speaks English, really. After the massive success of the third Monster movie, they decided to put a second log on this beach, this one right here. It's quite a grand log. I can honestly say I'm quite proud that my short film warranted a second log on the beach.